The reticulated python is the longest snake on Earth. And when you see one up close, that fact stops being a number and becomes something you feel. Adults regularly stretch beyond 6 meters, and the largest individuals on record have approached 8 meters in length. Their patterned scales form a complex web of gold, black, and brown, like a living mosaic designed for one purpose: to disappear. These pythons live across Southeast Asia in dense rainforests near rivers and sometimes disturbingly close to villages. They are powerful swimmers and comfortable in water, on land, and draped silently through the branches of trees. They hunt by ambush, waiting completely still until prey passes within range. Then they strike, coil, and constrict, wrapping tighter with every breath the animal takes until it can no longer breathe. Their prey includes deer, pigs, and in rare cases, animals the size of a full-grown human. But here's the surprising part. Despite their terrifying capability, reticulated pythons are not aggressive by nature. They avoid confrontation when they can and only attack when cornered or hungry. Massive, patient, and perfectly designed, the reticulated python is not a monster. It is simply the most efficient ambush hunter that nature ever stretched to its absolute limit. Green Anaconda. If the reticulated python is the longest snake, the green anaconda is the heaviest. And the difference matters. A large female can weigh over 90 kilograms, with a body so thick it rivals a grown man's torso. These are not fast snakes. They don't need to be. Green anacondas live in the swamps, rivers, and flooded forests of South America, mainly in the Amazon and Orinoco river basins. Water is their greatest advantage. In the water, their enormous weight disappears. They move silently, gliding just beneath the surface with only their eyes and nostrils above the waterline. Like a log that has decided to hunt, they eat caimans, capybaras, deer, and large birds, waiting for the right moment, then exploding forward with shocking speed for an animal their size. The constriction that follows is measured not in strength, but in pressure. Every time the prey exhales, the coils tighten. The anaconda simply waits. But life in the swamp is not entirely in their favor. Young anacondas face predators before they grow large enough to be untouchable. Females give birth to live young, sometimes over 30 at once, but many will not survive their first year. Enormous, silent, and built around patience, the green anaconda rules its flooded world not through speed or venom, but through sheer, suffocating presence. King Cobra. The King Cobra is the longest venomous snake in the world, and it carries itself like it knows this. Adults can grow beyond 5 meters, which already separates them from almost every other venomous species on Earth. But length alone does not explain why this snake commands so much respect. When threatened, a king cobra rises. It lifts the front third of its body off the ground, spreads its hood wide, and meets the eyes of whatever has challenged it. Standing like this, a large king cobra can reach the height of a grown person's chest. That alone is enough to stop most animals in their tracks. King cobras live in the forests and grasslands of South and Southeast Asia. Their diet is unusual for a snake. They eat almost exclusively other snakes, including venomous species that would kill most predators. A specialized diet means they need large, healthy forest ecosystems to survive. Their venom is not the most potent by concentration, but the volume delivered in a single bite is enough to kill an elephant. But here's the twist. King cobras are not reckless. They prefer escape over confrontation and will often retreat before striking. They are also unusually intelligent for reptiles, capable of recognizing individual humans who regularly visit their territory. Fearsome, deliberate, and deeply misunderstood, the king cobra is not just a dangerous snake. It is a thinking one. Black Mamba. Everything about the Black Mamba is built for urgency. It is the fastest snake in the world, capable of moving at speeds close to 20 kilometers per hour across open ground. That does not sound like much until you realize most people cannot outrun it comfortably, and most people also have no idea it is coming. Black mambas live in the savannas, rocky hills, and open woodlands of sub-Saharan Africa. They are long and lean, often reaching 3 meters or more, with a body built for rapid movement rather than brute power. The name comes not from the color of their scales, which are olive to gray, but from the deep ink-black interior of their mouth, which they display as a warning before striking. And the warning is genuine. Mamba venom works fast, attacking the nervous system and shutting down the body's ability to breathe. Before anti-venom was widely available, a bite was nearly always fatal within hours. But here's what most people get wrong. Black mambas are not hunting humans. They are shy, fast-moving snakes that strike when they feel cornered or surprised. Most encounters happen because a person stumbled too close, too fast. Given space, they disappear. Rapid, precise, and impossible to ignore, the black mamba is not the villain of the African bush. It is simply a snake that cannot afford to wait. Burmese Python. The Burmese python is one of the largest snakes in the world and one of the most complicated. In its native range across South and Southeast Asia, it lives in forests, marshes, and grasslands near water. It is a powerful constrictor, capable of taking down prey as large as deer and small crocodilians, and it does so with a patience that makes it almost ghost-like in the wild. Adults regularly reach 4 to 5 meters, with exceptional individuals growing even longer. Their patterned brown and tan scales break up their outline beautifully, making them nearly invisible against leaf litter and shadow. But here's where the story takes a difficult turn. Burmese pythons have become one of the most damaging invasive species in the world, particularly in the Florida Everglades, where escaped and released pets have established a breeding population that has devastated native wildlife. Mammals that were once common have nearly disappeared from large sections of the Everglades. The snake is not doing anything wrong. It is simply surviving. The problem is entirely human in origin. Back in their native habitat, Burmese pythons face pressure from habitat loss and the wildlife trade. In Florida, they face removal programs and hunting. Powerful, adaptable, and caught between two worlds, the Burmese python is a reminder that every species belongs exactly where it evolved. Moving them, even accidentally, can unravel an ecosystem that took thousands of years to build. Boa Constrictor. The boa constrictor does not need venom, speed, or record-breaking size to be one of the most successful snakes on Earth. What it has is flexibility. Boas live across an enormous range, from Mexico down through Central and South America, across tropical islands, and into a wide variety of habitats: forests, deserts, farms, and riverbeds. If there is prey and cover, a boa can make it home. Adults typically reach 2 to 3 meters, though large females occasionally grow longer. Their muscular bodies are built for one thing: grip. A boa wraps around prey after a quick strike, then applies constriction so precisely that some researchers believe they can sense the heartbeat of their target, releasing pressure the moment it stops. It is a method refined over millions of years into something almost clinical. Unlike many large snakes, boas give birth to live young rather than laying eggs, producing litters that can number close to 60 in a single birth. Young boas are independent from the start, already equipped with everything they need to hunt and survive. Don't let their calm, unhurried behavior fool you. Boas are observant hunters that wait for the perfect conditions before committing to a strike. Patient, widespread, and quietly dominant, the boa constrictor proves that versatility and calm precision can outlast almost any other survival strategy in the wild.